What's up?
We're engaged. So, I guess you should probably tell them how it happened.
Well, yeah. So, what had happened was we were in France, and it was at Monet's Garden. You guys probably have to. Some of you might know what that is. Others may have to Google it, but it's still definitely worth it. Especially if you're in the art world, you definitely know what that is, where it is, and everything about it. So. That's
So we were
what
on the
happened.
famous bridge, right? The Japanese bridge that he painted, that you can see the painting, replicas of the painting, of course, everywhere. So I guess what we were doing is we were taking our normal photo for our blog and Instagram, and I was getting ready, and he was over there talking to my dad, trying to like get the camera set up and shot.
We took some pictures already.
True.
Like her dad was a photographer at the moment, so he had already taken like probably 4 or 5 shots and stuff like that. So I was like, hold on 1 second, let me go change the setting on the camera.
And I'm thinking, we got the
So,
shot.
I mean-
Like we've got a group of people that we need to keep going with. Like this just needs to be quick. So I'm like already impatient, per usual, Christine. Little did I know what he was planning. So
Well, I was setting up the shot. I was changing the setting in the camera
Right.
and the setting in.
he was setting up
everything.
the shot.
Yeah. And so I went over there, told him what's happening, and he was like, "Oh, like
Let's go."
actually, I need to take you out for dinner for this because that was like a last minute out of left field, like."
But my dad loves Noel too, and he's always been a huge supporter of our relationship. So he was just as excited, honestly, before and after, as I was. I was kind of still in shock when it happened, and my dad was like,
I'm
"Oh my
still in
God,
shock."
this is happening!" Like he was so in the moment.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so he finally comes over, takes the shot. He puts me on the other side. He's like, "I have a great idea." Puts me on the other
And
side
I'm
of the
gonna
bridge.
put a picture up there to see what she looked like, looking at us, trying to figure out what we're doing, to just
I haven't
look
even seen
lost
that.
on the bridge, like.
That's hilarious. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Let's go." So he puts me on the other side of the bridge. He's holding me so I don't fall in the water. And I'm like reaching out. And so we're taking these pictures. I'm like, okay, this is gonna turn out great. This is awesome. Then he turns me around and like starts talking to me and saying like, this is kind of, maybe coming out of left field. Like, I don't, basically it was a weird timing because we were in the middle of a group travel situation. So he was like, this might, and all of a sudden, as he's talking, we get interrupted by someone who works there and says, "Ma'am, you can't be on that side of the bridge." And we're like, "What?" And I'm thinking, I already know what's happening at this point. I'm like, you have no idea what you're interrupting. He pulls me to the other side of the bridge, and my face is like glowing because I already know what's about to happen. And then I'm now on the other side of the bridge, but perfect opportunity because he was able to get down on one knee. Because if he did that before, he would have dropped me in the water.
I mean, yes, yes, no matter where you ended.
Shout out to the woman who made us get on the other side because it kind of set up the shot, which is great.
I still would have brought you back over. I was
No,
gonna
I
just
know.
feel like, hold up 1 second.
Let me get down.
Yeah.
So then he gave me this beautiful ring and said, "Will you marry me?" And it took me a minute because, of course, now I realize being
Right.
on that side how
20
women
seconds
feel, and
is
you're
like-
like
1,000 years.
well, and you're not thinking to give an answer. You're thinking, oh my God, like all this is happening, like, and you're thinking, of course the answer is going to be yes, but he's sitting here waiting for the
I
answer.
don't know that.
Of course, and I think it's hilarious. So anyway, so finally we said yes, and of course the bonus was his mom was there, my dad was there. We were able to share it on FaceTime with all of our family and friends. His mom was so sweet. She's like been calling me her daughter like since she was on the trip, since it started, and she didn't even know what was happening. She was just as shocked as we were, or I guess I was. Cannot wait to marry this man. Literally made me the happiest person ever, and it was awesome.
It was interesting because a lot of people thought that we were already married.
That's true. When we
Yeah.
posted it, some people were like, "Oh, I thought you guys were already married." A lot of our friends and family kind of saw it coming. Which, I mean, and we had talked about it. It's not
Yeah.
like it was a complete shocker that we were going to get married. It was more like
I mean-
I wanted to be surprised about the
Yeah.
proposal,
I
and
mean-
he did an amazing job of like really throwing me off guard.
Let me tell you guys a little bit about the location that I picked. I know we're in France. 90% of the people will be like top of the Eiffel Tower. That's like what everybody does. I mean,
But there's a couple of reasons why that.
yes. So we have an Eiffel Tower here in Las Vegas, and there's one also in France. So the one in Las Vegas is where her aunt got proposed to,
Right.
and the one in France is where her dad
Proposed to my stepmom.
to her stepmom. So
It's been
both
done.
of them already been taken.
Yeah, it's been done.
Like
It's too
I was
cliche.
not about to do that. No. So I mean, it's not necessarily cliche, but also they're taken. So I had to be.
But guys, when I
Yeah.
tell you the setting, I mean, we're obviously going to post that picture. We've already showed it to you. We'll put it in the video too. It was.
I think
so
mine is the best location so
gorgeous.
far. I don't know how many people have done it at Giverny, but
Well, and from friends and
I'm gonna be
family,
in a registry book, Guinness World Record best.
from friends and family, like they've all been commenting on our pictures and saying, "Wow, great location! Like, what a romantic proposal! What a great place to get engaged!" Like, so many people have said that to us, and I do. I think he like hit it out of the park because it was just gorgeous with all the flowers and the bridge, and like it was just awesome. And then we'll post this other picture, which is from Musée d'Orsay, which is the Museum of Impressionist Paintings, and that's when we got to see the actual original piece of art from the Japanese bridge of what Claude Monet painted of that specific time and place. So that was really cool because we did that the next day. So it was just a perfect timing. Also that day we were going to see my grandparents, so we got to
Yeah.
tell my grandparents right
Right
away, which is amazing. We
Well,
were
my
in person.
idea, just tell you guys, it was either that or actually at her grandparents' house. So that was.
But
my
your mom
two
wouldn't have
options.
been there.
Well, I know she was gonna be there that night.
Oh, that same night.
Yeah.
I got you
Yeah.
with everyone.
So yeah.
Yeah. But this one was a little bit more private. We were able to kind of still have our moment, even though we had like 3 or 4 of our group
Yeah.
members around us.
Yeah.
I felt like it was just you and me on the bridge. Like
It-
we really
it
got
was.
to have,
Like,
we got to have our moment, which was
it's
really nice.
Very not unusual. Like probably about 3 minutes before everything happened, there were like 30 people all over the place walking back and forth,
Taking
left and right, taking
pictures,
pictures on the
yeah,
bridge. Like,
tourists.
2 or 3 groups taking pictures on the bridge at the same time.
Yeah.
And then when that happened,
That's it. It's
I was
like,
like,
the universe was
everybody
like, all right,
just-
disperse. We need a moment here.
like the pictures, I did not edit not a single person out of the pictures. Those were the pictures with absolutely
awesome.
no one either in the picture or in the background. Like
Yeah.
it was just.
It was perfect. You did amazing, love. Thank you for making me so happy. Oh, I love you so much. All right, guys. So stay tuned. We've got an exciting new journey. We've got a wedding to plan. We're still traveling and doing all these things. So, you know, it's going to be an awesome couple years, I can say, for sure. We've got a lot going on. But we're excited to share this journey with you guys. So, hope you enjoy.